I'm standing in El Diablo Vineyard. This is a single vineyard for us, both in Chardonnay and Pinot Noir. The only other place that we have doubling up of products is our estate, obviously, and then also Hyde Vineyard. So this is a really cool site. The Chardonnay we have, this was planted by Ulysses Valdez approximately 15 years ago. He picked some really interesting clones. So I'm standing in our Montrachet selection of Chardonnay. The blend ends up being about 75-25, with Montrachet being the heavier part of that. This is just ends up being such a pure and beautiful wine, but there's some gravitas always on that palate. So when I took over in 2018, we picked a little bit earlier. There's this beautiful natural minerality. We are really close to the Russian River, which does kind of keep things cool in the morning. We got here just a little bit after 1 o'clock, and suddenly the heat shows up. But kind of up until then, it was nice and cool and overcast, and that helps mature the fruit. But we are also really close to the town of Windsor, and the farther you go north in Sonoma, all intents and purposes, it does get a little bit warmer. So this is one of our first sites, both for Chardonnay and Pinot Noir. 2020, we picked the third week of August. It's kind of shaping up to look that way again this year. I'm hoping we can wait till the third week of harvest. I'm always excited for harvest, but when we start getting closer, I love to have that one more day or 2 more days of summer before we jump into it. So we're in the Chardonnay. In the back of the property is our Pinot Noir. We share this with only a couple other small wineries. There we have Pommard and Vosne Romani. The Vosne Romani grows a little bit like Dijon clone, very upright. Clusters are really kind of unique. The Pommard is this voluptuous, round, very pretty, very sexy. So combining those, and they are ending up to be about 50-50 in our final blends. That's kind of what we've liked. It's a really nice mix and match of feminine and masculine qualities of Pinot, both fruit and savory. So it's a fun cuvee from a single vineyard. So both of these blocks were planted around the same time. They're really starting to sort of get some vine maturity here, closing in on 15 years. Really fun products to work with. The Chardonnay, again, more mineral and fresh, but with some great gravitas. And what I love about the El Diablo Pinot Noir is there's this beautiful richness, especially with where it's being grown, but also there's some finesse and structure. I'm excited for 2021, and I know my team's ready to get this going. We'll see you very soon for harvest. Cheers.